My name is Thomas Wenger. I'm the gastronomic manager at BHS located in Weierhammer, and I'm responsible for everything related to F&B for BHS and all the subsidiaries. The main challenge in the project was, of course, that being a restless soul, I can literally do everything. The design, implementation, deciding how to move forward in the coming years, because the hospitality industry simply lives from living. And we can implement this, together with the owners who also support and nurture this idea with awesome results. The detail planning, final setup, was in general done at the shell structure stage. There was just the ground floor and the first and second floors, and the layout with walls and columns that could not be moved, and we then planned everything else. All three areas are different and look different in terms of the setup and furnishings. So here in this area we have a wine cellar. I could say it has the character of a tavern almost. Then we go into the kitchen area, the classic commercial kitchen area. One boiling pan, two tilting pans. Here we have two large Rational combi steamers and a blast chiller next to them. There are, of course, two things I have to say about the combi steamer. The first is that it must be usable by anyone, and that's why you have someone like Rational. You can put a combi steamer in front of a chef anywhere around the world, and everyone knows how to use it. The consultancy service we used helped us on many points, and looking in from the outside, that was very helpful. It was a very conscious decision to separate the working environment a little from the environment of comfort and rest. As concerns communication, we have high hopes that employees will find a space here that won't restrict them, in which they can feel comfortable and in which they can talk to each other. They can enter all their parameters in the BHS app when they log in for the first time. This means I am allergic, need lactose or gluten-free, suitable food for diabetics, etc. And the digital menu displayed internally in this app will specially mark the dishes that are not suitable for them that week. On the first floor is our second restaurant. We use this at lunchtime for business customers and our seminar and conference participants. It has a different setup to downstairs. The whole area is planted all around the outside. This means that the company opens up to the outside and that we have a sort of campus character. And in summer, it'll be really nice. We are here at Rational in Landsberg, together with my team, receiving training at the training center for Rational appliances. I'm here today with 8 of my employees, all trained cooks, chefs, business economists, all here to then act as multipliers at our restaurants and to implement everything we learn here. The training takes 2 days here at the training center, and we've had a lot of practical training as well as theoretical, and it was a really good workshop. We learned a lot about using the appliances, about the new appliances, and also everything that's really great about the pre-installed processes that you can use in day-to-day à la carte and in mass catering. I liked that we could be hands-on so as to get to know the products better and better imagine how all this could make so many work steps easier. So what's great in the training course for our whole team is that we could all try it out, use the appliances and always ask questions. We did have very high expectations when we came, and we were very, very skeptical about many things. Many things that we do in normal à la carte, but that we could never imagine doing in a Rational oven. The training course here, I think, was really an eye-opener. It was the escalope right at the beginning. If we'd not done that right at the beginning, but only at the end, I think we would all be more skeptical about the whole thing. But when you see how you can make 100 pieces in the oven and with that quality, then that is really impressive. And all the possibilities you have are simply mind-blowing. So because of this, everything we learnt here, we will be modifying our processes a little and re-questioning them every day. The special dietary requirements, such as gluten-free, lactose-free, and to a large extent even vegan, can easily be integrated in normal day-to-day operations. We feel we are very well equipped for the future after this training. My colleagues and I will certainly question and rethink all processes for the first time. But overall, we conclude that it was really, really good for us. We feel very comfortable in our restaurants and have been well received. We have implemented all the technical and practical aspects discussed and are now in the launch phase. Here we have our staff restaurant. We have done exactly what we showed in all the visualizations. From our kitchens here, we supply the entire factory on the whole site with all the food and drink. All meetings, all conference services, from filled rolls to finger food, canapés, served menus, we do it all from this kitchen. This means that when I pre-order my food via the app and get here, then the system recognizes that I am here and a note will appear on the kitchen screen stating which table I am sitting at and what I ordered. We're all very excited about the atmosphere here in the restaurant and the food is very good. There's nothing to change. You can finally also eat healthily. It's great and there's a top view from the place. You can enjoy sitting there and even sit longer. Here we have our kitchen. Here we have our centerpiece, which is this expanded restaurant area. Classic, not like in industry catering, but more like a larger restaurant area. Induction plates, holding cabinet, warming drawers, grills, and of course, a self-cooking center. We have the combination of self-cooking center and Vario cooking center, and we didn't know at the beginning that you can link them together like that. With the combination we have here, we have a 100% perfect setup. So what has really helped us was this training in Landsberg. Simple as that. Since then, we have rethought everything concerning the kitchen processes. Since the training, I've been doing a lot of cooking with the core temperature probe. You keep discovering new functions or things you didn't know, so there's always something new to discover that you can optimize or do better. So we get in early, think about what we can produce for the next few days, and then we only start preparing for the day at 10:30, because it is all already prepared, and from then it's relatively stress-free. The Vario cooking center and the self-cooking center always run overnight too. We simmer broths and sauces from scratch, all fresh. Things like boiled beef we simply leave to run overnight. We produce in advance, blast chilling, vacuuming, and then when we need it on the day, usually at around 10 a.m., we start preparing what we've produced for the day. Finishing, getting things ready, and all that we need to do the next day, we prepare in advance for the next few days. Between service and kitchen, it all runs smoothly. We work together, hand in hand. The colleagues are very excited to have table service, and they really enjoy it. Our branches are in Brazil, South America, Canada, America, in China, and of course, which is what is special about us, we even have ships in the Mediterranean, and we then upload the data via connected cooking to all these units we have all over. You could not imagine when buying a Rational unit what possibilities there are, and so we would use this consultancy service again and then continue doing so every year.